The Vosh discourse is banned from here on. Anyone seen engaging in it as this amounts to be subject to temporary permanent ban.
It's
as a piece of media.
that they... Will you let me talk?
Sure. Sorry, I didn't know I needed to give you permission.
Doxing and harassing gay and trans people. It caused 5 people to commit suicide.
5? A multi-kill?
Yes.
How many points did that get you?
It's really funny, dude. You know what? That's really funny.
There's a little drama being stoked with someone I've got a little bit of familiarity with. Alec Gunter. We covered his stuff the other day off the back of the clip on Twitter of him talking about Lyrics, saying that Lyrics looks young, and talking about his ass getting fucked and shit. Very weird, very weird. So we're going to look at Lyrics' response, and it is a bit of reacception, but I'm going to do it on this occasion because we get to see what Lyrics had to say. And then on top of that as well, we're also going to get a glimpse and we're going to look at what Alec Gunter's response to Lyrics' video about Tipster was. Because here's what I think's going on, very simply, at a simple fundamental level, okay? Tipster has gotten himself into the lefties. And I think that he's gone to some of these lefties like Alec Gunter and complained about the fact that commentary people are being mean to him. And then Alec Gunter, whether or not at Tipster's request, has decided to go to bat for him against the commentary guys. So he's reacted to one of Lyrics' videos about Tipster. And yeah, basically, it's funny, I think. So it should be good. Should be good fun. Before we get to that, though, okay, I want to show you something else. And it's related to the stuff that I was looking at of his drama that he had with this card posting guy. So if you were there the other day when I was covering it, long story short, Alec Gunter got into like a video beef with a fucking completely humegalol, glupshito, bread tube guy called Card Posting. Okay? And Card Posting and Alec Gunter went backwards and forwards, just calling each other names, disagreeing about, you know, the kind of material thing, which is about... It was about fucking dog whistles. Anyway, Card Posting absolutely roasted Alec Gunter, called him said he looked like a slack-jawed soy bug man or something like that. Okay? Right? And Alec took that personally and then pulled together a terrible video which was supposed to be some nuke of card posting. It was called like Card Posting's Crimes. But there was nothing really there. It was a very weak nuke. And at worst, you could say that he had some kind of weird, creepy lines in a book that he wrote about, you know, something. It was kind of a nothing burger. There's a couple of things. There's like a couple of moments where I was like, okay, maybe he's onto something here, but there just wasn't any meat on the bone. There wasn't any fucking meat on the bone. It was the Chud guy. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I covered that the other day. What you may not know, and this is the content you may not have seen, just to give you a bit of a grounding. Okay. So Harmful Opinions actually covered that drama before, right? And Harmful Opinions spoke to Alec Gunter directly about his expose. So you probably haven't seen this, but it's quite funny to see him talk to Harmful Opinions. And it was all connected too, because you're going to see a little bit of the Vosh stuff come into it too. So it is all connected. I promise you. But nonetheless, let's watch this video and then we'll get to the lyric stuff, okay?
That's your judgment, having seen it.
They were all marked as 18 plus.
Some quick context before we get into the clips. I've been watching a battle between two bread tube nobodies. It started as a petty slap fight, but one of the participants, Alec Gunter, has escalated it into accusations and more. He made a bizarre takedown video meant to nip his opponent's channel in the bud,
yes,
wherein only the last 5 minutes carried major accusations of multiple SA. Despite having such serious claims to share, he put them at the end of his video that the majority of people will likely never even see. Instead, most of his video covered grammar mistakes by his opponent. It was him insinuating his opponent had certain feelings towards children due to the content of a book he released. Unfairly, I would say. And instead of exposing the serious claims to as many people as possible as fast as possible, he wasted time alleging his opponent went on an unsavory website. Gunter wants us to believe that he genuinely believes his opponent is such bad optics for the left that he needs to be run off the internet. And yet, when another, much larger, with much more eyes on him, leftist streamer has a much greater controversy, a much
Yes.
darker controversy,
Yes.
leaking material that I trusted it wasn't as bad as people were saying, because the guy said it wasn't. I trusted Vosh. Don't do that. Do not go and check those unfortunately very skillfully drawn images. Those are children. When he leaked that, Gunter...
Because that's the other point with this as well, is Alec Gunter has made this big noise about how card posting is some sort of like terrible threat to the left, and he's a 4.5k sub YouTuber. But yet Vosh has been exposed with these images on his computer, and it's like, that's way worse fucking optics, right? Like, if you're making an optics-based argument about the left, you would have thought that the Vosh thing would be something you'd also criticize, but, you know, he's a very... You see, if you've seen his setup and stuff, he's a very Voshite kind of guy, so obviously that's not happening.
Rushed to comfort him and to suggest that he could use it as an opportunity to get more eyes on him.
Do you think you can call in and talk it over with them? Maybe this is your ticket in? Well, I mean...
Isn't it strange? The guy who insulted...
Oh my god, Alec Gunter was in the chat! Yo! Uh-oh.
him needs to be destroyed because there's a couple lines in his book that can be taken out of context, but the guy he can suck up to, the big creator, his spank bank not including anyone who can legally buy a beer, oh, that's no biggie, that's not bad optics. Luckily, due to my boomerism in just trying to credit his channel because I didn't want to link multiple...
Moby does commentary now. Listen, I know Harmful Opinions has got... He himself has got the soy new mail bugman. I mean, I do as well. It's just the look, okay? In a different way, I guess. Harmful Opinions is fucking YouTube royalty as far as I'm concerned, okay? He's the guy that exposed the controversy with that social media app that a bunch of anti-SJW skeptics were using, right? Also, another thing as well that's funny about Harmful Opinions, do you know he's one of the, like, what, 50 people that Josh Moon from Kiwi Farms follows? Which is something I've noted but never really asked about. But yeah, he, you know, he's old gamer gator. He's based. I spoke to him on stream and we talked about the old shit, but I don't think it went up as a video. But yeah, he's a really, I would really strongly recommend his channel. He's a funny guy, good content. Oh wait, I don't suppose Creeman's watching, is he? Who's got the clip of the thing where he's getting recorded and he says the funny thing? Who's got that?
Multiple videos. I just
I'll see if I
put
can find
his
it.
handle in the description of my criticism of his call out. I didn't know that notifies people. So he came and said hi to me in my Discord and invited me to talk. And I did talk. I'm not sure anything was cleared up, unfortunately. But since then, this man who just wants to, you know, oust creeps on the left has totally banned discussion of Vaush's creepy.
What is this? The Vosh porn discourse is banned from here on. Anyone seen engaging in it as this amount should be subject to temporary permanent ban. Dude, I love the 1984 memes. Banning whole strands of discourse. That's crazy. No wonder he's palling around with Tipster, eh? I just couldn't imagine banning a whole strand of discourse like that. Like, you ban things that are, like, against the rules and are going to get you in trouble. Right? Am I? For a Discord, at least. I mean, Discords are, like... I don't know. It's, like, massive place with loads of different people. When you get big enough, people that don't even watch your stream go into your fucking Discord because they like the community there or whatever. I don't know, man. I just don't think I'd ever say you cannot talk about this particular strand of discussion or something, you know? Like, as a rule, and you'll be banned if you don't follow it or something like that. It's crazy.
From his Discord, so I guess I had some kind of effect. Hello?
Hello there. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Is my mic working? I do have to do some weird shit. I'm not good with technology.
No, it's working on my end. You sound good.
All right, nice.
So what's going on? I saw that you made a little video on me.
Yeah, I wasn't too fond of it.
I noticed. You also really wanted to get my attention because you tagged me. So you got my attention. So what's up?
Tagged you? Oh, I put that in as a credit to your channel. Yeah. Payment card.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about what I didn't like in the video?
God. So he is assuming straight away that Harmful Opinions is like trying to get his attention. when, yeah, I can easily imagine Harmful Opinions just tagging him because he wants to be like, this is the guy's channel or something. This is a very, oh, dude. Happens to the best of us, okay? We've all done it. We've all gone in a bit too aggro, okay? It happens. Every single person that's engaged in an online debate has gone in a bit too aggro, right? But this is a very you can hear the Voshiteness coming off him, right? He comes across so much as a Voshite in the way that he talks and engages with things.
Absolutely, let's hear it. Apparently, you think that I was being fed information.
Yeah, it felt like it, based on the snippets you took from the book and didn't seem to recognize, or weren't able to say what was wrong.
It had been about 2 weeks since I had gone over the first 50 pages of his abhorrent book.
Oh, fair enough.
And I had forgotten. The one part that I pulled was because it was supposed to be whom, not who. And then the next part that I pulled that didn't seem to quite make sense was because he was using present tense rather than past tense. He switched tenses, and I forgot to mention that part. I was too eager to get to like
fair. The big bits, the weird bits in the book.
Right.
What were you trying to say with the snippets from the book? Because I don't think you were explicit.
It's just weird.
Weird in what way?
Like it's weird optically. Like he keeps harping on and on about how mature this 12-year-old is as she points a gun at adults who keep bringing up the CPS. And oh my God, the CPS is going to get me in trouble if this 12-year-old girl. And they're like, I don't know. It just seemed charged.
Like charged how?
I don't know how else to explain it. It seemed sexually charged.
Who is Vosh's biggest fan? This guy, Alec Gunter, that we're talking about, was involved in this fucking new lyric shit that's going on.
Sexually charged, and that's bad optics.
The language he was using, yes, it seemed
just bad optics that he wrote for like a story.
Just on what?
That it's even though it's like a fictional story.
Oh well, as long as it's fictional, then I suppose it's not weird, right? That a 12-year-old would, be giving adults truckers the heebie-jeebies about CPS, right? That makes it not weird.
You know what? True.
I mean, it is weird. Like, yeah, sure, he's written a weird book, but I just don't understand. I mean, it is like A-log. It is A-log tier, right? Where, okay, he's written a cringe weird book as an amateur author. Is it really necessary to do a fucking call-out post for that? And when the intent is so typically that you hate the guy, and so you just want to find any reason to shit on him, you know? It's the kind of stuff I'd expect to look at, funnily enough, as much as he fucking hates it, scrolling through Kiwi Farms. Oh, look at this cringe loser writing this weird book about a 12-year-old thing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not something you expect to see in an actual serious call-out post about someone when it's titled "The Crimes of Card Posting." The guy we're talking about, who's making these allegations against.
That's fair. That's really bad optics.
Right.
What do you think if Card had leaked a folder from his computer where he'd been jerking off to cartoons of little girls getting fucked? Would that be bad optics?
We're not talking about Vosh. We're talking about Card.
Oh my God! Who mentioned Vosh? What are you on about? God, Harmful Opinions are so based, man. He just fucking said it. He just went and said it like that. I mean, he's got a point, no? He's got a point. I mean, it's fine. It's fine if he doesn't want to get into it or whatever. But like, it's quite obvious why that is. He just got caught out so hard, bro. Oh my God, that was savage.
I know you think that's very funny. Talking about Card.
No, I think it's very important. I think it's way more important.
I don't give a shit about Vosh right now. We came here to talk about Card.
You wanted me to.
I'm not getting involved in that.
No, why not? I thought you cared about optics of leftists.
Oh, this is what you wanted to talk about. Right. Okay, so
Well, I mean, one of the big criticisms that he made against card posting was that, yeah, he used bad optics for the left. But yet, Vosh has a way worse, more optically disastrous thing that happens, and he doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, we know why. It's fine. It's fine if he just said, look, I can't really weigh in on that. I am biased on that. Whatever. But then he'd have to admit that the reason he went so hard for card posting is not because he actually cares about his optics for the left. It's because card posting fucking upset him with the comment that he made about him, and so he went super hard on him,
You want to completely
No, this is actually very important because I think your issue with Card is entirely personal, and I think it'll be demonstrated in a difference between your reaction to Card and your reaction to Vosh.
Yes! Oh my God! Harmful Opinions. To be fair, I have watched this. This is pre-watched. I can't remember how it goes. I watched it like whenever it came out, I think. Yeah, like over a month ago. I don't remember what was said. That was a genuine reaction to that, but I have pre-watched it, if that makes sense, okay? But yes, that is exactly it. Harmful Opinions is fucking bang on the money. And it's absolutely correct. That his issue with card posting is not about principle. It is purely personal. And that's fine. But at least have the balls to admit it. This game that he's playing, trying to act like he cares about card posting and the optics, but isn't willing to speak about Vosh. It's just so, like, just admit it. You didn't like what card posting said about you, so you went for his neck. That's fine. Just admit it at least and be honest about it.
I don't think so. I don't think we need Vosh to be involved here.
Do you think Vosh's child porn, drawn child porn, is better optics than what Card wrote?
I don't think that it was child porn.
Cartoon child porn.
No, I don't think it was.
Cartoons of little girls getting fucked by adults.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think that that's what was in the folder.
That's your judgment having seen it.
They were all marked as 18+.
Oh.
Marked as 18. They're cartoons. They're not real people, right?
No.
What you mark them as doesn't matter. You could have a literal drawing of a baby getting railed and say it's
Where are we
18
going
years
with
old.
this? Why do we transition over to Vosh? Do you accept the allegations that I made against Card or not?
What allegations?
The allegation.
Dude. I mean, he's just wrong about the Vosh stuff, you know? He's just wrong about it. I don't think if you want to try and defend, I mean, others have tried. Others have tried, okay? Tipster, Keffels. I mean, funnily enough, I think he's knocking about with Tipster these days. But you can't defend it on the basis that they were 18+, because it's just not true. That's just a complete lie. Some of the images were marked as specifically as Lolicon, I believe. So you still have a leg to stand on. The correct defense is that he accidentally downloaded them initially.
Wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Love this. Happy Easter.
Hey, thank you very much for the $5 tip. Appreciate it. He's not wrong. He's lying. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's lying. He's lying about it in order to give a better image, right? But in any case, the correct narrative was supposed to be the edict from Vosh was initially, I was an accident. I thought they were short stack goblins. And then he tidied it up in the second one and just claimed that he accidentally downloaded them, not realizing they were underage drawings, right? But then ended up realizing, like, dude, he's like saying stuff that hasn't even been said by Vosh to defend him. That's crazy.
I have witnesses. I can talk to the witnesses and see if they'd be
Send me
willing to
witnesses? Were they in your video?
No, they
I
chose to
critiqued your
remain
video.
anonymous.
I was critiquing your video. So if it's not in the video, how would I critique it?
Oh, well, it's
as a piece of media.
That will you let me talk?
Sure. So I didn't know I needed to give you permission.
Well, you keep talking.
Bro, Harmful Opinion is so funny, man. There's something about him that is just... I didn't realize I needed to give you permission. That's so funny! Oh my god, man. I need to get him on for a chat again soon if he's up for it. Actually, I do want to get him on for a chat because I want to pick his brains about this fucking porno game shit. I want him to fucking shit on some of these weirdos that are just posting Goonie material and saying buy the game, which has got an ass in it, and see if he agrees or not.
Talking over me, so apparently I need it. So anyway, the 3 witnesses that I had encountered, which now it's 4 because I have another allegation that he's making AI porn of people against their consent, which I have not looked into, so that is merely an allegation at the moment.
You think he has enough images of someone to train a corpus? To make a corpus?
I'm still talking, man.
All right, fair enough. Sorry, I told you I wouldn't be rude. Sorry.
You're doing a great job so far. So this guy, these 3 people that came up.
Oh, man.
Right? The first 2. So it started out with a few comments on my YouTube channel, okay? And then I was like, okay, and you can go look at those comments. And I said, okay, reach out to me in DMs. So there's 2 people initially that reached out. They're both people from the LGBT 4chan server, okay? Or website or whatever, the thread. And card posting hangs out there a lot. They showed me a lot of compelling screenshots. I've gone there a couple times myself. It seems like people are quite familiar with his work because he shows it there all the time. So these people, know Card. And they had some pretty compelling evidence that he had been gathering people's info, putting them in folders. And, he apparently was also on Kiwi Farms. I feel like I'm being a pretty good case that he's on Kiwi Farms. He was saying in Discord, like, where did Kiwi Farms go? Does anybody know where Kiwi Farms went? Like, that's a little suspicious, don't you think?
What's suspicious about going to a drama forum?
It's not a drama forum. It was...
Oh, uh-oh. Funnily enough as well, I don't know if Harmful was going to go into it exactly, but he If going to Kiwi Farms is that bad, Alec Gunter himself had screenshots from Kiwi Farms in his presentation. So where did they come from? Do you know what I mean? Also, I'll throw it in here because I don't know if this is going to be a segment exactly or not, but Alec Gunter, we used to be in my Discord and would post regularly in the self-promo section, which is something that I kind of vaguely noted. But yeah, I don't know if he has recently or not. But yeah, certainly was posting there quite regularly. I can't seem to find any examples. But that's all he did there, from what I remember. I don't think he ever posted anything except in the self-promo section, promoting his stream or one of his new videos that he's released. And yeah, as soon as I did my little stream the other day about it, about him, he ended up leaving. Which I guess it happens. I think I was quite fair. I was quite fair when I covered it to all sides. I don't think I was that unreasonable in what I said. I just gave my honest takes about the situation, you know? And it was frustrating in some ways because I do agree more with Alec's position on the dog whistle thing. And I think Card is just like a complete and utter, you know, like he's a very typical lefty guy, if you know what I mean. But like, Card posting just seemed to come out on top because he was just a lot cooler in how he handled it all. And he just seemed to really get under Alec's skin with his comment about him looking like a new male Bugman or something, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, let's get through this and then we'll get to the lyric stuff.
Specifically for doxing and harassing gay and trans people, it caused 5 people to commit suicide.
5? A multi-kill?
Yes.
How many points did that get you?
It's really funny, dude. You know what? That's really fucking funny. I'm sure that they really appreciate that.
Bro, 5? What? Actually, it's 6. Did you know Kiwi Farms is responsible for 7 deaths? Can you believe it? 8 suicides they've caused. I cannot believe that 9 people have topped themselves as a result of the brutal harassment that Kiwi Farms has done that has led to the death of 10 people. Bro, it keeps going up.
Well, they're dead. They can't be upset by it.
Oh, right. So it's fine to, you know. Yeah. Got
it. What do you think I want you to do? I just thought the video
Why don't
sucked.
you tell me? Apparently, you want me to talk about Vosh's kitty porn. What would you like to
Oh,
talk
he has
about?
kitty porn.
Apparently. Oh, did that spark your interest? Do
I
have your
hadn't heard that
attention
he had
now?
actual kitty porn, except for
Because
the
I'd like to
music
talk
stuff.
about Card and the real allegations against real people. Because I reached out to the organization.
Is
that he's
Vosh a real
affiliated with.
person?
I will not name here, but if you would like me to DM you the details, I will. Although I don't know if I can trust you.
Oh
to not
shit, would you
release
DM me their
it.
names like you accidentally leaked their shit when you went live? And didn't protect your
Oh.
sources?
Yeah, which you then showed on a privated video, mind you. I privated that VOD.
Oh, I showed the details. I
So how did you
censored
get
them.
it? How
I
did
didn't
you,
leak them
how
out.
did you get that VOD? I want to know. How did you get it?
You
Oh, yeah, that's another thing as well. So for those of you that don't know, we watched obviously his video that he put onto YouTube. But Harmful Opinions got leaked to the actual VOD that Alec had put out from the stream. And he'd not censored certain information. So he basically put out this guy's information that was supposed to be anonymous on the stream. And then Harmful got hold of it. Dude. What's the name of the guy who was in chat the other day saying he's the one that recorded it? And he had to censor out a bunch of stuff that Alec hadn't to then pass it over to Harmful, you know? Chud's Kiwi Farms sweeping aside. Okay, explain to me what is sweeping about pointing out the absurdity of saying that 5 people have been killed by Kiwi Farms. Where's the sweeping exactly?
transmitted it over the
right
internet.
After. No,
Yeah, but it was
privated
live.
That right after. I privated that right after. How did you get it? Were you watching
Privating
live?
it doesn't stop someone from recording it, brother.
Privating it stops people from being able to access it. You weren't supposed to be able to access that. How did you get access to it?
I didn't access it.
Oh, dude, what? Oh, man. It just feels like Alec is just the kind of guy that steps into rakes all the time. Again, probably why I guess I'm with Tipster so well. Why would you say that? Like, you broadcast it live, and then you're acting like this about someone having access to it. Like, dude, what? Why? You just sound terrible. You sound terrible. You sound like you're moaning. Like, yeah, tough shit, man. That happens sometimes, you know? Oh, God.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just told you I recorded it.
You were
Live.
recording it during.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, it's supposed to be privated, so I'm just letting you know that. Now, thankfully, the names that were revealed weren't that incredibly revealing, and the one person that I specifically who there was one person who specifically said that, look, my name is showing in this. Can you please blur it? And then they said, you know what? Card probably knows who I am anyway, but whatever. So
As a
it's not
matter
that
of
big a
principle,
deal.
though, that's pretty fucking bad, right?
Yeah,
Even
and
if it
that's why I
turns
said
out to
next
be
time,
okay.
You know what's really bad is when you sexually harass people in real life. Don't you think that's bad?
Oh, pivot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then if I can prove that Card did that, would you condemn Card?
He should go to
Yes?
jail. Yeah, if he's done that, he should go to jail straight
Great.
up.
So I
If you can
feel
get a
like the
conviction, I will
allegations-
clap.
Oh, conviction. So as long as like they're not convicted, you don't believe that somebody did it.
Depends. I don't really trust random
depends,
4chaners.
okay. Random 4chaners. Well, they sent me evidence.
In
So I
what
trust
form?
them. And mind you, I was.
But I mean, like, here's the
Hold
thing.
on, I need to point
If
this
you
out. I was
make
very
a new
skeptical.
video, if you make a
I
new
can send
video,
you the
it could
DM.
be good or sick. Let me explain why this part doesn't matter too much to me. I'm critical
understand
of the
the
video
video
as a
wasn't
piece of media. If you then do something later, if you fucking own Card and like nail him with evidence, if you make a better video, you know what? If it's sick, if I think it's sick, I will tell everyone
What
who
about
watches
the
me that
evidence
it's
that I
tight.
gathered was not compelling?
Well, yeah, because this is very obvious, right? What Harmful Opinions is saying is the video. I mean, yeah, using 4chan as a source is kind of wild when you're going off on Kiwi Farms, because they've also got a bit of a sort of checkered reputation. But the whole point is, you put together a 45-minute video that was supposed to be this big nuke on this guy, and it just wasn't there. Like, the information wasn't there. It's all very well to go on later to provide more information, but you can still judge the original video and say, well, it was lacking. It didn't have this. It didn't have this. It didn't have this. If you go on to make something else that is very fucking boom, gets them, great. You can say, well, that was good that you did that. But the original video as it stood did not stand up to much meaningful scrutiny. And, you make claims that he SA'd people at the end with no evidence provided, just someone saying it happened. God, there's so much wrong with the video. If you haven't seen it, you should go and check it out. I think we're going to put my coverage up on the main channel because this Alec Gunter guy is getting a bit of interest from the commentary guys at the moment. So, yeah, you can see it there. But look, at the end of the day, I tried to be quite fair to all sides. I think that Alec just did a bad job of the whole thing, and just made it very clear that he was upset by the comments that were made, which led to him doing the content that he did, which is why it was kind of slapdash and not that good,
Compelling enough for you.
Pretty shitty.
Evidence regarding, for example, the claim that he's attempted rape multiple times.
Okay.
All I saw is that someone you talked to said that.
I can DM
True.
you the name of the organization as long as I have your word that you won't look at that you won't reveal it. Would you like me to do that?
I mean,
And you can go look it up.
How does having the name of an organization prove that what someone has said is true? What? That's insane. God, these people are so irritating. They've got no idea how this works, do they? They don't know how to prove anything, do they?
I could look it up myself.
You
But
can look it up yourself and reach out. Yes.
Yeah.
Just like I did. You want to do that?
However, the video
You
itself
don't want to
simply
do that, do
presents
you?
the
You
claim
don't want to do
on
that.
its face.
You don't want to do that, do you? You don't want to do that.
I could.
You want to do that?
If I could fuck Card up, I'd do it if it's good content.
No. I'm asking you. I have the info. Would you like the info to figure this shit out on your own?
Oh my God. He's so ruthless. He wants to go at Card as well.
I can send them. I can ask them if they'd like to speak to you. Are you interested in that or not?
No,
No. Why not?
because I was critiquing your video as a piece of media.
Oh, I see. So you're not interested in Card's allegations, are you? You're fine with him being a sex pest.
You're fine with him being a sex pest. By the way, earlier, I mean, he said, well, he's changing what he's calling him. Earlier, Harmful Opinions said if he committed sexual assault, he should be in prison. So I think you can kind of discern from that Harmful Opinions is not someone who thinks that people that commit sexual assault is good, right? So this is classic, isn't it? Oh God, do you know what this reminds me of? Oh, classic Vosh moment. It reminds me of that time that Vosh said one thing to someone, to Sargon of Akkad, I think it was. He said something, and then he changed, and then he said something different, but he hadn't. He had said the thing, and it caused confusion. It was about whether or not he liked black people. Oh, what it was, Vosh said to Sargon, do you like black people? And Sargon said, no, but I don't like white people either, or something like that, right? And then a conversation went on a bit, and Vosh said, well, I asked you if you hate black people, and you said yes. And it's like, I didn't. You didn't ask that. Do you remember? Anyway, just to very classic moment where it's like you're kind of implying something about someone when you've asked a question before that very clearly demonstrates what their perception is of this stuff, you know? And all that Harmful Opinions is doing is just asking, do you have evidence for this? That's it.
What do you fucking mean?
What I mean is I have the witnesses.
Whoa, do you think I'm like a... Well, there are millions
What?
of sex pests on the internet.
Oh, well then he's just one more in the bucket, right? No need to call him out.
I have no
Right.
problem with him being called out. What the
So
fuck do you mean?
dishonest.
Just do it.
Also, by the way, Harmful Opinions, having spoken to him about this stuff, he's very First Amendment on this, right? Where he says he thinks that people should be able to speak about their experiences. He's very open to people talking about their experiences, you know? He is giga fucking free speech on it. So this idea that like not calling people out is completely absurd when you're talking to Harmful Opinions, who believes that people should be able to speak up and say their piece about if they've been wronged in some way, you know? So it's very clear. He doesn't really know anything about him. He's just kind of lashing out in the dark, trying to get somewhere. Very, very bad showing.
Them being called a sex pest? What do you mean? Why are you... Okay, you're getting on me for my video. I understand it was an imperfect video. You can disagree with the format and the whatever.
Yeah,
But do
I
you
critique
agree
videos.
that... Fine. Do you agree that card posting is probably a sex pest? Yes or no?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, so what do you disagree with me about on my video? What was not compelling enough for you?
The case you presented in the video.
Such as, give me an example.
Someone you
I feel like these are
contacted
pretty serious allegations to discuss. So you better have a
claimed
case,
that he
like a
attempted
counter
rape
case.
multiple times.
Yes, from an official organization that he was involved with, which I reached out to directly via their website. It was a representative from their org. So if that person was lying, so was their entire org. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know the credibility of the org.
Okay, so then let me send you the name of
What
the org.
kind of
Yes.
organization was
No,
it?
no, no, hold
Was
on.
it a sexual
I can't
sexual
say.
violence
The
org?
person did not want me to say. So I will, if you're interested, I will DM you. Here, let me DM you the type of org. And you
Sorry.
cannot say it.
The
cannot say
organization itself is making the claim, but they will not attach their organization's name to the claim.
Correct, for safety. He's a sex pest.
The organization's safety.
Yes, he was part of it. They're trying to protect their people.
This
that
is
okay?
fucking absurd.
I told you, man. I can give you the info and you can reach out for yourself.
This is
You want that or not?
bizarre. He's gonna rape everyone at that organization.
I need a
Oh my god, man. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, okay, dude, that is wild. He is hopping off the porch with that one.
response to this. Yes or no? Do you want the information to reach out to them yourself? Yes or no?
I could do it myself. You told us it was the organization that's on his
That's
Instagram.
what I'm saying. So I will send you the name of it and you can reach out yourself. Yes?
Oh, hey Tommy, this is this guy that Harmful Opinions is talking to is Alec Gunter. He's the new, I guess you could call him the new whipping boy of commentary because everyone's making content shitting on him over his comments about lyrics.
Granted, you don't tell your
Tim's
audience
his
do it
friend.
without
what the
you.
name of the place is.
They know what it is. You told them live on stream.
What did I say?
You
What's
told them
okay,
that
what's
it's
the
the
name of the
organization that is visible on his Instagram.
Yes. So you can go, okay, go to his Instagram.
I
just
don't
tried
want you to
take
send
away-
the information. I don't want fucking silly buggers
was
being
just-
played where you send it to me and then some fucker goes and looks it up
You don't
when you've
believe
already
me.
told them where
You
to
don't
look it
believe
up.
the organization, right?
And
You don't
then
believe the organization.
Once
You don't believe the
someone names
organization,
them, it gets
The
pinned on
organization's
fucking
lying.
me.
Well, I mean, why would you just believe a random organization like that? Unless, I mean, dude, governments lie. Fucking government departments lie about shit. Okay? I trust no organization on the face of it being an organization, right? No. What you base it on what the fucking evidence is and what can be proven. No, I don't even trust Kiwi Farms. Obviously not, no. If I have a look at Kiwi Farms, obviously, okay, the fellas over on Kiwi Farms are often quite forward in their takes about certain topics. But I'll always have a look at what's actually posted to see what I think from there. And I just shake my head at everything else because I totally disagree with the way they talk about things over there, you know? How is that sweeping? If they post a screenshot of someone being a fucking nonce, then that's a screenshot of them being a nonce. That's that, isn't it? You know? But obviously, no group, organization, or anything can just be trusted on the face of it. You know? It's all about what have they got beyond that they can show you. And if there's like something more substantial there, then yeah, like a police report or even some messages between two parties about it at the time. Something to look at to go, okay, well, this lends some credibility to the allegation, you know?
That I leaked that shit.
The organization is lying. Yes?
They don't necessarily have to be lying. What is the organization's evidence that he attempted to rape multiple people?
It's their word against Card's, and Card does not have very much credibility.
I'm not familiar with the organization itself.
Wait, what? It's their word against Card. Why does Card not have much credibility? And why does the organization have all the credibility? Dude, this is a crazy conversation.
Then let me familiarize you with it privately. Are you interested in that or not?
Are they an organization that deals with sexual violence? What is their expertise?
You're not interested. You're not interested. So this is a very bad faith engagement because you're not
bad faith.
interested.
You think I'm insincere in what I'm saying? You think I'm lying?
Very insincere.
When I say I think your video was bad, you think I'm lying?
No, I think that you have a fair opinion there. Okay, it's not perfect.
What do you think bad faith means?
I think bad faith means that you're not willing to actually get down to the root of the truth of Card's actions. That's what bad faith is.
So, dude, bad faith is you don't agree with me about my assessment of Card when you've not seen the same information I have, which seems to be just pointing to the credibility of this organization. Bad faith means whatever the fuck I want it to. Reality can be whatever I want. Oh, you just disagreed with me reasonably over something? That's bad faith, I'm afraid. Unlucky. You lose. Dude, this fucking internet debate, dude, I can't. It is impossible to have a conversation like a normal person nowadays, I swear to God.
So are you willing to do that or not?
Not what bad faith means at all.
That's what I'm interested in discussing. Well, it is a bad faith thing to do that. That's what I'm saying. Okay?
Insincere thing.
In an honest discussion about that, are you?
What makes something bad faith?
Are you okay? Are you interested in an honest discussion about Card
but how
and
do I
his
make
actions?
money
Yes or no?
off depressed
I wanted to
people?
talk about your video.
Thanks for your $2.
It's about Card and exposing him as a sex pest. So do you agree with that?
And it exists as a piece of media. Do I agree he's a sex
Why am I
pest?
wasting?
The new got trust is chudnationgrape.org. Well, I appreciate that, and you're probably joking. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I would apply that same thing to myself. You should never, like, I'll always present things, and I'll do my best to show as much context and whatever I can to show you what's going on. But like, yeah, I mean, obviously, you should come to your own conclusion about stuff too. You know, I'm just a fucking dude. I'm just a dude on the internet. Okay, that's it. I'm a dude in a little box on the internet.
My time with you. What do you want to like? What do you hope to gain out of this? Clout? Do you see an up and comer?
Invited me.
You just want to? Yeah.
Wait, what? Dude, how is Harmful Opinions trying to gain clout out of talking about you as a smaller creator? God, this is so cancerous, man.
I did because clearly you
Up-and-comer.
called me out and you wanted my attention.
Who's the up and comer?
Me.
Holy fuck! By up and comer, do you mean like when Destiny came all over your face on Jubilee? Oh,
dude, the laugh at that was wild, man. By the way, I reached out to Harmful Opinions. He's going to come on later this week. I will have a chat with him, okay? He left over that. He didn't like that comment, did he? Yeah, apparently when he went on to Jubilee, he was obviously on the episode of Destiny was on with Black Conservatives. And I think he got criticised for his performance or something. Yeah, I don't really watch the Jubilee stuff, but I heard on the grapevine that people were not particularly impressed. Or not particularly impressed with his performance on that particular show.
Oh well. Your message couldn't be delivered. This is usually because you don't share a server with the recipient or is only accepting direct messages from friends.
Oh, he left before we had the Destiny comment.
Okay. Oh, like blocked or something? Can I send like a message request? Bad faith, personal, a grudge against him. What the
It was embarrassing, Chudlogic. He reviewed his own performance later and was gassing himself up. It was so narcissistic. Fucking hell, man. That's rough.
Fuck, I only found out that he exists when he made a video about card posting. He is so sad. Why would he be sad? Didn't let him talk. It's his fuck. He could just turn off. He could just mute me and talk to his stream or whatever. I don't know. It's not his job to go to the police. Why is it my job to do anything about card? If he's a sex pest, he should go to jail. That would be good. How would me Shitting on card posting, stop him from killing someone if he was going to kill someone. Oh God, why would he invite you guys, dude? Don't. Oh no, he thinks you're gonna... Oh, fuck. I said this in the video that he's doing incredibly dumb, insecure things. Letting people... Not insecure as in, like, emotionally insecure, but, like, cybersecurity fucking insecure. Don't let... You can't just let random of you guys onto the stream. That's so fucking stupid if he does that, man. I'm nervous now if he's inviting random people on.
Oh, no.
I'm nervous that his retardation will hurt me and that he'll invite a random from the internet, they'll say some shit, and then I'll get in trouble with Twitch because they'll be like, that's your child. That's your child. You're responsible.
Does anyone have a link to the other side? We'll finish this up. I do want to get to the lyric stuff, but I really... Oh, it's you! You were the one that clipped the stream for Harmful, wasn't it? Can you... If you got a link to the other side at that point, I really want to see what his response was like as he was leaving, because I can imagine it's quite humorous.
Responsible. You nurtured us and made us what we are. Never felt any parasocial friend to disown you as hard as we did. You're my children. Only so long as you do not do anything that could get me in trouble with TOS. Entertain your children so they don't go in the Alec fan. Okay, look. If you go on Alec's stream, you're Alec's audience, not mine, okay? He's responsible for anything you say on his stream. I don't get why it's not okay to just be like, this video is fucking terrible and shit on it. Why do I then have to become, like, a private detective?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Bro, what the
The
fuck
point
is
of
this
the Vox
game?
thing is that I believe it's highly personally motivated, and that's the most important thing. And I think the optics point
Okay, that's wonderful.
is
How do I make
essentially a
money
lie that
off
that's a real
depressed people?
concern.
Thank you for the $2.
Ironically, I think the claim that he's worried about the optics is a point made in bad faith. I don't think he truly believes that. Otherwise, there are worse examples that he's not just ignorant of, but has explicitly defended. But I didn't even need to get that far. This organization is making the claim, but the
Dude, he's always playing some weird game, and I'm like, what is this?
organization will remain
Didn't you see that
anonymous.
glitch?
The point
What
of
was that?
making the claim as an organization is to back the claim with their organization's credibility. The point is that an organization's name is attached. If an organization is making it, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. How did you see my live stream, dude? Oh. Did he think me saying I was bad at tech was like some... Did he think I was like joking to you guys? Like, yeah, I'll tell this guy I'm bad at tech, but I'm elite hacker. No, I'm really fucking bad at tech.
Okay, what's the other side to this? When he leaves? Did it? Okay, where can I find it?
Yeah,
Because
and it
that's the crux
exists
of
as
the
a
video,
piece of
man.
media.
Bad
Agree.
faith. Why am
he's
I
a
wasting my
sex
time with you?
pest.
What do you want to like? What do you hope to gain out of this? Clout? Do you see an up and comer?
You invited me.
Yeah, I did because clearly you called me out and you wanted my attention.
Who's the up and comer?
Me.
Holy fuck!
Bro! Oh my god! It was just that comment that made him leave. It was the laughing at it. Dude, this guy's ego is out of control. It's all oh my god, it's all clicking into place. I'm seeing it all so clearly. He had the same thing. He had the same fucking thing with card posting. Where card posting, okay, got under his skin with a comment like that, and he didn't like being laughed at thinking he's an up-and-comer. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
Who's the up and comer?
Me.
Holy fuck!
What a joke.
Dude! Look at his face! That's such an L! That is such an
Awful.
L.
It was a waste of my time. Why the fuck did I do that? I started stream early for this shit. Literally directly a bad faith argument. I know. He's just being contrarian. Yeah, exactly what Glitchy said. That was terrible. You should have dropped it way earlier. I'm too patient.
Dude, he got so upset by that up-and-comer comment. Well, not even a comment. It didn't even get to the fucking... It was literally just laughing at... He could not stand the idea of someone laughing at him saying he's an up-and-comer. He couldn't fucking stand it. It was too much for him to bear, so he had to leave. Oh, bro! He's got like 11k subs. Listen, look, respect for getting to 11k subs, but like to say that someone that's bigger than you, has got a longer history than you, that is more prominent than you, that people are familiar with more so than you are, and say they're trying to claim clout from you and then refer to yourself as an up-and-comer is wild. Wildly egotistical. Fuck me, dude. $8K views. But yeah, he does all the kind of like chud dunking stuff. So it's so funny that like he talks all this shit about the chuds, but then gets so upset on such a, you know, a basic thing, you know? I couldn't imagine calling myself a fucking up-and-comer. I just would not refer to myself in those terms. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Wait, fuck, I fucked it up, guys.
Yeah, and it exists as a piece of media.
Sorry.
Do I agree?
Why am I
He's a
wasting my
sex
time with you?
pest.
What do you want to like? What do you hope to gain out of this? Clout? Do you see an up and comer?
You invited me.
Yeah, I did because clearly you called me out and you wanted my attention.
Who's the up and comer?
Me.
Holy fuck! But
What a joke.
Even his chat, I don't know who this who's Lady Nova? If someone in your book club attempts sexual assault on another member of the book club, is the fact that the book club isn't an org that deals with investigation of SA of any relevance to the validity of the testimony? Oh no, they're kind of agreeing. Yeah. Because what the fuck does a book club know about proving a sexual assault occurred? What kind of comment is that? Yeah, his chat is agreeing with him. Hey, Spoops. Chud has been up and coming this whole time. Okay, come on. Double entendre. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Awful. It was a waste of my time. Why the fuck did I do that? I started stream early for this shit. Literally directly a bad faith argument. I know. He's just being contrarian. Yeah, exactly what Glitchy said. That was terrible. You should have dropped it way earlier. I'm too patient.
God, it's so classic as well. What a waste of time that was. Stupid, pointless.
But you're correct. It was very clear from the jump that he was not going to be good faith about this at all. If anybody's being personal here, it's him. He just has some kind of weird grudge against me.
Yeah. God, this is so deep cut. I know this leftist Al guy. He's a total fucking loser that, like, hangs around. He'd probably be satisfied sniffing the nut of another fucking guy's fucking...
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make
Bro!
money?
I can't speak properly today. He's a cuck. He's a cuck freak. Okay? He'd be greedily gobbling up the nut out of someone's pussy that someone else left. Okay? That's what he'd be doing. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. God, there's so much fucking... Okay. There's so much funny shit that I know. But the problem is so much of it is just about literal humegalols you've probably never heard of and are never going to be of any relevance. So it's all just useless.
I'm going to game for a little bit.
That's
Literally want
rough,
to push
man.
your buttons? Well, he did a great job. You know what irritates me the most? Dipshits. And he was one. So yeah, congratulations. You pushed my buttons, man. You triggered me. I'm sure he's still watching. Got nothing better to do in his sorry life. Who was that? His name was Harmful Opinions. And gotta say, really living up to his name.
Oh no. No! He's doing the thing! Oh well, your name's Harmful Opinions. Kinda right, am I? This is so bad. He's so bad at this.
Every time somebody has a fucking name like Harmful Opinions or Off the Cuff or Against the Grain or anything like that, it's like the worst fucking person. They're just like so bad faith. They won't listen to a fucking thing that you have to say, and yet they think they're so smart, you know? Oh, I'm so smart. Usually they're like a fucking centrist, you know, like it's just it's the same breed every time. You can clock them by the name alone. It's so funny. Harmful used to be an anti-SJW person. Oh, nice. And then he became a drama streamer. Cool. We found the purest essence of bad faith. True.
Dude, this is everything I don't understand. Why would you not even look into him? At least a bit of cursory investigation of what he's all about before you get into a conversation with him. Or is he doing the kind of, oh, I don't know who that guy, I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know. Probably more the former, I guess. But dude, why would you not look into him a bit? Yeah, the copium's pretty rough, man. Oh, no wonder he's friends with Tipster.
Bro, just take the L. All right, Hexathon. I guess you win. I'll hold this L just for him. If that'll help him sleep at night. I care deeply about his health. Can you go to the police with the sex pest evidence? All I'm trying to do is expose him to the space.
Well, you did a bad job, buddy.
And make sure people understand that he's not a person to be around. It's not my business or my job to go to the police with that. I have made the evidence known. And also, going to the police with that involves revealing the witnesses. That's disrespectful to them.
I mean, okay, but the question then comes in. Okay. Like, why don't they go to the police if it's a SA allegation? Anyway, guys, listen, I'm sure this is very funny, but I really want to get to the Lyric stuff. Lyric's responded to the comments he made about him.